Hi, I'm making this quick video to talk to you about Krabi, and this video is specially for Indians because I'm an Indian and I faced whatever I faced in Krabi. I just want to share that experience with you. So, if you're getting down an international flight inside of Krabi, you must make sure that you go to the counter at the far right, which is the last counter, and you cannot go to any other counter. So even if you go to another counter, they will still send you back to the original counter after you waited for a long time. And the good thing about this is that there is hardly anyone at that counter, only one or two people in that counter. And most people assume that that counter is only for Thai nationals. But as an Indian, I was sent Indian passport. I was sent to that counter, and I first originally stood in that counter, and somebody told me that this is only for Thai nationals, and then went back some other counter, and then when finally my turn came, I went back to the original counter. So yeah, it was a waste of time for me. Hope you do not waste your time. Please go to the last counter. The immigration process takes like hardly a minute or so. There's a line if you are going to the other counters, but for Indians, there's basically no line in that particular counter. Secondly, I was asked for my return ticket. So I was doing a Southeast Asia trip and Malaysia, Singapore, Thailand, all of this. And I wasn't asked for a return ticket anywhere. But in Thailand, I was asked for a return ticket. So I had it, so I showed it. If you don't have a return ticket, what you can do is just go to yatra.com, create a booking, and then go to checkmytrip.com and just enter the same PNR. It'll give you something that looks just like a ticket, and even if you enter it on the airline website, you will get the same information. So it's like a legitimate ticket, but it's valid only for 3 days. It's like a booking. It's not a ticket, it's not a full ticket. Some people also call this a dummy ticket. I don't like to call it dummy ticket because it doesn't signify anything. I use it for visa purposes. If you get a visa, or to perhaps uh, yeah, show it at immigration and things like that. Okay, so it depends on where you're getting in from. You could be asked for a return ticket anywhere. Always have a return ticket on you. That's my policy, because a return ticket will help you. And just getting it for free on yatra.com is not going to cost you anything. It's like a 2-minute process. Just go and search how to get a itinerary for visa purpose on yatra.com or something on Google, and you can just find it. That's easy. Now, regarding tours and travels, so on my way, so I was on the way from Singapore to Krabi. So what happened was I was sitting next to this lovely Australian gentleman. His name was Michael or something, and I was, as usual, I began talking to the people who sit next to me, and thanks to my talking to him, he told me about this travel agent that I could go to, and her name is Kik, Kik, Kik. Okay, and the name of the travel agency is Dream Garden Tours, I think, or something like that. Dream Garden is the name. So when I went there, I got a rock bottom price on my tours. So on this PP Island tour that I took, so PP Islands is that beautiful island tour. PP Island tour I took, I got a deal of, I think, maybe 1200 baht or something, or even less than, I don't recall. But I met other Indians and other people on the trip, and we discussed how much each of us had paid, and all of them had paid at least around 300 baht extra more than me. So yes, I got a great deal, and Kik is like a really good lady. So you can just go there. She speaks very good English, so there's no problem in communicating. I'll put her number down here. You can just call her on WhatsApp or just message her on WhatsApp, and she'll get back to you. And I was having a very good experience with her. Again, remember that do not take all the packages in Krabi. All of them are not the same. Some are better than the others. So PP Island was PP Islands was the best tour that I took. I loved it. Everything was perfect. The food was also good. They had actually a buffet, and I'm a vegetarian. so it was a little difficult to get good food everywhere in Thailand and places like that. But in this particular tour, I don't remember which one it was, which what was the name of the tour provider, but Kick will guide you with that, and you can just go there. I had a very good experience. It was the overall excellent experience for PP Islands. For the Hong Island tour, I don't recommend you waste your money. Hong Islands are nothing special. It's just a waste of money. If you're going there, it's just unnecessary. Uh, if you're going to the Emerald Pool or the hot spring. So the hot spring is this place. It's like a natural hot spring. It's hot, and I went in summer. It was in May that I went to Thailand, so it wasn't really a good experience. The hot spring, it's already hot outside, and then the hot spring, you get into the hot water, and it's very crowded, so you won't really have a lot of fun there. Emerald Pool, the pool is looks good, but it's not really fun. It's just like a swimming pool, but it's in green color, so it's like emeraldish, light emeraldish color, I could say. So it was good, but you have to walk like 1 kilometer inside, so the vehicles can't go there. So if you don't like to walk, that could be a problem, or if you're not wearing the right kind of shoes to walk or whatever it is, that could be a problem. Okay, so that's something that you could consider. And I overall did not like the Emerald Islands, Emerald Pool, and the hot spring at all. Like, it was no fun. And the PP Islands, I took a speedboat tour, by the way. PP Islands. It was a wonderful experience, and thank you, Kick, if you're listening to this. Thank you. So if anything else you have to know about Thailand or Krabi, one thing so vegetarian food, Indian restaurants are available. I'm talking about Anong, not about Krabi Town. I stayed in Anong. I stayed at this place first called Pop-In Hostel. It's a good hostel, but you have to walk like 15 minutes to the beach. It's a really good hostel. Everything is good, but you have to walk 15 minutes to the beach, which is like a too much. And basically, most of the good stuff is like on the beach road and a little bit there close by. So next I moved to another hostel called I Rest Seafront, and this was like on the beach beside McDonald's, and it was a splendid. Like, it's a really good place, cool and affordable. I used an app called Travel Loca. Travel Loca. I can put the link down. There's no referral. I don't get anything, but it was very helpful. So in Traveloka, if the price of I use this in Singapore as well. The price, if the price is $25, I got it for $16, $17. Same thing in Thailand. In Krabi, the price was something around I don't recall. It was 400 baht or 350 baht what they quoted me, and I paid like less than 200 baht. I think 170 baht or something. And there's like a discount if you book for more than 3 days. So I booked for like 7 days and stayed in the same place. It was a good place. There's only one disadvantage with that. They turn off the AC at 11 o'clock till 6 o'clock. So it gets really hot in the day. If that's okay with you, I mean, basically all hostels do that here. So there's nothing better or worse. One other thing I wanted to mention about Krabi is the massage. So I went to this massage parlor. It's Kaohom Massage or something like that. I don't recall the name, but I can just put the link in the description. It was excellent. You will have definitely a good experience with them. It's affordable as well. Massages in these countries are cheaper than in India. And usually India, we don't like to go to massage because everybody thinks you're going to some wrong kind of place. But here it's not like that. And massages are a really relieving, stress relieving way. So they're all professionals, and there's no hanky-panky of any sort anywhere. I had a very great experience. I loved Krabi, and hope you have a good experience as well. All right, I'll take leave. Bye bye.